மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.
Here is a more difficult fortress than the one that we have just seen. Even though this time black is not sacrificing anything, he still achieves a draw if he keeps an eye on the pawn on b3. Obviously he is losing the one on f6. The knight is ideally placed. All he needs to do is to bring the rook in its ideal position, and that ideal position is either the d4 or the b4 square, from where the knight would be defending everything, the pawn, the rook. The rook would be stopping white king from coming further, and also the rook would be attacking the pawns on b3 and e4. The game is all against Zhigalko, and it continued with rook a7, queen takes f6, rook d7, king c3, and rook b4, and basically this is it. The position is a fortress, and nothing is going much in the next moves. Queen f5, king b6, queen g6, king c5, queen f5, king b6, queen h7, rook b4, and now queen f2 check. Sorry, so the queen went on h7, queen h7, rook b4, queen g6 first, rook to d4, queen f5, rook to b4. He gave a check on f2. This doesn't help too much. Rook is coming on d4, queen is going on g1, king c5. The pawn is not moving anywhere. Queen e3, knight b4, queen f2, knight c6. Basically black is just holding his own, and after this check, king to b6, white is trying his last chance. He is advancing the pawn, and he sees that black is going to take that pawn. He is hoping to win the pawn endgame. Indeed, in the pawn endgame he has the opposition, and he is going to win the pawn on e5, but that's an easy theoretical draw, as black is waiting for the moment in which white is taking the pawn to take the opposition. He does it with king c6, with king d6, king b5, king e7, sorry, king c6, king e7, king d5, king c5, king, not king c6, but king c5, king e6 was played in the game, king c6, king e7. Anyway, this pawn is lost. He doesn't care about the pawn, but about the opposition. And after some moves, the draw was agreed. It's a theoretical draw endgame.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.